So we're going to start off today's topic right before training camp, because training camp is tomorrow, with Derek Carr. Previous comments, I didn't want to talk about like one comment at a time, make a video every 5 seconds and annoy the hell out of you like other people do. I'm not that type of person. I'm going to collectively bottle inside and then drop the stuff I wanted to. The topic I wanted to talk about is Derek Carr overall, how he can change his impression over everyone else. Let's just go over a few of them right now. One topic alone. They were talking about the conversation that Tom Brady, of all people, was saying, you're going to stick with that motherfucker on, what was it, LeBron James's freaking whatever small talk podcast or whatever the hell that was. I don't know, and I don't care. First of all, it's Tom Brady. I really don't care about that cheating guy. I have nothing. He's no goat of mine. This dude is taking PPP money. I don't care about that dude at all. But anyways, we were so concerned that Tom Brady, of all people, were talking about Derek Carr. I really don't care, and neither should you. Things that he needs to focus on, and that's definitely not it. He actually spoke about it. He actually said something about it. He goes, I know I'm not the guy he's talking about, and if I was the guy he was talking about, he had a little, a little chippiness to him. I guess Gruden's getting in his head. So we can talk about Derek Carr, about his fumbles. We can talk about his win-loss. We can talk about everything. But what it boils down to is that the frustration with the fans and I guess the social media and also the media in itself, the frustration behind Derek Carr is the lack of playoffs. Now, I know the ultimate response is going to be, well, he never had a defense. He never had this. He never had that. But no quarterback in the past has ever had a pass or an exception because of that. And why should he have it now? Now, if he makes the playoffs this year, they're going to probably extend his contract. Or if he looks like he's going to make the playoffs this year, they're going to extend his contract, like it or not. I don't think he should have a lengthy contract. I still think we should build for the future. I still think we should get a quarterback in next year's draft, but that's for a later topic. But right now, there's a lot of confusion in general of why he's on the team and this, that, and the third. My confusion is, why the hell do we still have Marcus Mariota on the team? Okay, if we are going with Derek Carr, why do we have Marcus Mariota? We don't need to be paying a guy of that stature to be sitting on the bench to ultimately lose him next year. So what are we doing with Marcus Mariota, and what are we doing with Derek Carr? It's like having two girlfriends at the same time. Doesn't make sense at all. You're spending too much money on both of them and you don't know what to do with both of them. So therefore, why do we have Marcus Mariota? And there are two different types of quarterbacks too, so it's very interesting. And then we have Nate Peterman in the background. I don't know why we have, Nate Peterman is more suited for the backup role, but Marcus Mariota, as you guys know, is not a backup. He should be a starter in this league, or at least competing for such. So I don't think there's too much of a competition between the Raiders and also Derek Carr being the starting quarterback of this year. It's clear and obvious that he's going to be the starting quarterback. There's nothing wrong with him. The problem is making the playoffs. He shouldn't have any more excuses. We say this every year, no more excuses, but we find more excuses. No quarterback in the past. Look at Ryan Tannehill. They booed him out of Miami despite the fact that he had a sorry head coach, sorry offensive coordinator, sorry team overall, and he went to the Titans and flourished. But regardless of flourishing, they ran out of time. Look at Blake Bortles. Look at everyone. They ran out of time. All these quarterbacks, despite their numbers. Marcus Mariota is another example. You're running out of time, and you haven't proven that you can make it to the playoffs. Even some quarterbacks that don't flourish in the playoffs get booted off the team. They put in. Look at Aaron Rodgers. They drafted a quarterback on him, and he made the NFC Championship, win the MVP back-to-back years. Come on, man. That's how that industry works. That's how the NFL works. And the same thing is going to happen with Derek Carr. we'll see what happens in the future. Right now, we're going to see what happens in training camp. I'm interested in all that other talk. Please let me know what you think about this topic. It can't always go, you know, the same way as being biased. I know he's a great quarterback as far as he has good numbers, and I know he needs a defense. I mean, shit, we needed this for many of years, and we never talked about it. We didn't talk about it last year. We didn't talk about the year before that. So why are we talking about it now? Why are we not beating the drum for it now? Why is that at every free agent that comes out that's offense, we got to pick him up? Like Davante Adams. Davante Adams, on how we need Davante Adams to help out Derek Carr. For what? And then trade like... I seen Henry Ruggs part of this conversation. They're two different players. One's fast, super fast, and that's what type of player he is. He's a gadget type of, you know, you got to pay attention to him where he's going to take the top off. And Davante Adams is like considered the #1 wide receiver in the league. So he's the best wide receiver. He can do everything. He can run fast, do that. Why would you trade him? We have similar guys we could trade. Well, you know, Edwards we could trade. They said they had similarities, but they say that about everybody. But let me know what you think about this overall topic. It's kind of getting played out, to say the least. The reality is, for the whole team, Mike Mayock, John Gruden, and also Derek Carr, is that if they don't make the playoffs this year, they're definitely on the hot seat. Is Mark Davis going to put them on that hot seat? That's the other question. So we'll see as the season folds out, but I think I like our chances this year. But stay tuned in to that prediction. I'm off of this video of Derek Carr. I'm done talking about him. There's nothing wrong with him at all, unless he completely has a mental breakdown this year. But he's fought through a lot of injuries, done a lot of good things. I have no problems with him. But anyways, peace out. Like I said, like and subscribe. I will have 3 other videos, or probably 2, and I can't count, but whatever. I'll have a couple other videos after this video to kind of intertwine with this one. I just don't want to make this like a 30 to an hour long video. So peace out. Like I said, wake up your neighbors, like and subscribe, do everything that you possibly can do. Peace out, Raider Nation.